I'm back. What's up? Gonna whoop up my lather using my beautiful Chisel and Hound brush. Sometimes you just luck out. I got this on a BST. I got it just because I like the looks of it. But it's an amazing brush. I mentioned the split tips. One time I used it, makes it super soft. Barber Dave pointed out they're called gel tips when that happens, when the ends kind of splinter off and then they get much softer because the ends are a little bit finer. And if that's what this is that I don't know. My understanding back when I started shaving was that as actual real hair brushes age over time, that slowly starts to happen, and that's like a patina, right? That you get the split ends, which is a good thing on a shaving brush because it makes it feel very soft and luxurious. Maybe that's not the case because I haven't have it happened with any other brush, but also you got enough brushes, you're not using the same one a lot. Anyway, we're using a Grooming Department Elan. So yeah, the title of this video is going to be something about wanting help from my viewers, members of this beautiful channel. Nurse Dave's shaving. Let's get the hair did. So I'm going to get that out of the way because I imagine there are quite a few folks that kind of just tune into the beginning and then what do you jump to the end, see if there's blood. There's not going to be blood today because we're using one of the best razors in the world, the Occam Oren razor. O-R-E-N is the name of that razor. And I guess they're out of business, which is a bummer. They had other razors other than this crazy shape. Originally they had, I think the original version was that this was all solid in here. It was kind of thinner in the middle, kind of dipped down in here, but there was metal there. And then they realized you don't need metal there. And anyway, the soap off. The interesting part of this razor is the way that the blade is in there. It's tough to see, but it's just kind of popped into place on the two ends, and it just kind of floats, which gives you a beautiful shave. So I'm kind of surprised if they are just out of business, why that happened. Anyway, like I said, let me get it out of the way. The help I need from you guys is down in the description of this video. Now see, listen up, because I don't think I've ever asked for you guys to do anything for me. Maybe I've just said hit the like button. You're supposed to say that though, right? Smash the like button. What I need for you guys is down in the description. There's going to be a link to another YouTube channel. Now, I don't want to get too much into it because that's what our whole first show is going to be about. But if you know about me, you know about the cadre, you know about Barber Dave, most likely you already are a member of his channel. Or have seen him, or have heard of him, or what have you. You saw him on this channel when we did our interview. And I'm not going to get into it, but he and I are starting up a new YouTube show together. Our first video will be the 5th, so next Monday evening, right? So not morning shave stuff, so that gives you a little hint there. Like I said, I'm not going to get too much into it because that's what we want to talk about on our first show. We want to let everybody know why we're doing it, what it's about, and all that stuff. So if everything goes right, the way it's going to happen on Monday, when we do the shit, it's got to be, I'm not gonna say we're virgins. Dave's been around, you know what I mean? But we're kind of new to the sophisticated type of YouTubing, live streaming, and all that stuff. But the plan is that our show will be streamed live to both our channels at the same time. Well, it'd have to be right if it's live. So it'll be streamed live here, and it'll be streamed live on his channel, Barber Dave's Barber Shop at Home. Because one, we want you guys to see it and get hooked and come join us. But the other thing is, you know, you make a new channel and you got to get your viewers up to at least 100 to be able to stream on your channel. So our plan is for the first couple to stream it on our shaving channels, even though it's not a shaving focused show, because that's where our viewers be. But then, like I said, the request is go to the link in the description, join that channel. And after 1 or 2 shows, that's probably exclusively where they're going to be. We're separating this out from our shaving channels, doing something different. So that's the request. If you like the banter, you like the discussion, you want to see where it goes, join that. Just join that for us, so we can quickly get to the 100 subscribers, so we can live stream on that one. And then after a couple shows, we're going to stop live streaming on our shave channels and just do that. Oh, it's called Drinks and Daves. You know, not necessarily. It's not going to be alcohol related, but it's just sit back, put something in your cup, as we will, and enjoy the days. I don't know what better draw there could be. So there's that. Did I do 3 passes? I think I did. There's not much left here. Oh well. A 4th pass never hurts between friends. I did this, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Super. Yeah, I did this. Super good. The new thing coming to this channel is I got a new razor on the way. That's a big deal because I really don't buy a lot of new hardware. Not on a frequent basis or not. But you saw I used hammer, not the hammer, just hammer. Again, what's with the put the in there. Hammer. Just a little too aggressive, but it got me excited about having a new razor and a big heavy razor. So I did a lot of research, and then looked at something that was kind of affordable for a blind to buy. Again, I try not to buy high-end razors at retail, but so I'm getting, and I don't know if it's I don't know if there's a Hone. I think it's just Hone. I don't think it's the Hone. So I think the razor's called Hone, which again makes it awkward to talk about. But I guess it's still like you drive the Porsche or go to the house. So I'm getting the Hone razor in. I decided on it, and then I thought, well, heck, you know, maybe somebody's got one laying around that they don't like that much or something. So I posted willing to buy on the BST, but then I realized you go to the Hone website, which is interesting. I heard in this review that the guy's not very responsive, and I would say so, because they have a brass razor, then they have stainless steel, and then they have aluminum. I don't want aluminum, right? Because I want the weight. The heaviest one is the brass, but when you go to the purchase page, brass is not a selection. They just have steel, stainless steel, and then they have aluminum in like aluminum color, and then black.
which I wish they had the steel. I like the black razors, but anyway, so I emailed the guy saying, hey, what about the brass razor? But what's interesting is you can go and buy just parts, and his razors are just 3 parts, right? The handle, the base plate, and the cap. And so you can buy those 3 individual parts in brass. So I guess you could make your own brass razor, but I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't something I was missing there, that, it's different if you do that or what have you. So I just said, hey, I want the brass razor. Do I just buy the parts? No response. Then there's some review from him years ago by a guy that actually has a store that sells razors. And he said, I emailed him about selling his product. No response. So, all right, whatever. But kind of the sense that I get is that it's a heavy razor with a big blade gap, but it curves the blade enough that it's mild. So I'm hopeful. But what I found out, I was going to say I posted on the BST, but this moment of Bob brought to you by Hombre's Barbershop, the sweetest smelling barbershop in Tucson. While I was poking around on his website, not on the sales site, but on, I think, the parts page, you can get a refurb razor for it was like half the price, the stainless steel one. And instead it might have been used in a photo shoot or, return or something, it might have scuffs. Like I said, I don't like to buy retail. It's just a razor. I don't need a pristine. It's going to go in my drawer. It's going to get used. It's a tool. Even if it's expensive, even though it looks cool, it's a tool. So if it comes with a couple dings, whatevs. And where is he from? Denmark, or I don't remember. Some Finland, something like that. And I was shocked. He doesn't really advertise it, but it's even free shipping. So it's half price, free shipping from overseas. What could go wrong? Anyway, there we go. The follow-up, we're going to use the Bleu de Chanel. So that's it. Come, don't forget, I know I distracted you with my amazing personality. But don't forget, click on the link and subscribe to that one. Put on your bell notifications and stuff, because that's what we need to figure out. Is I know that the sophisticated folks on YouTube will send out a day ahead of time, like, hey, there's a show coming. Get ready, get your popcorn set, and take the day off of work to come watch a show. And then I think sometimes a half an hour beforehand they'll start up the live stream or whatever with a little ticker, so you get the notification that, hey, half an hour. We'll see if we can figure that out. Let's see what's happening. Again, I'm not going to explain too much because that's what the first show is about. But happening Monday in the evening, I'm West Coast time, and it's after work. So we haven't set a time, but no, it'll be at least after 5 o'clock West Coast time. What was I gonna say? So we need to figure out notifications, all that stuff. But we wanted to set a date to get this going, because once we get it going, we can tweak it. Just like, you see the progression, right? You see they start with just using their phones or a cheap camera, and then I guess it's like a rabbit hole. Maybe that's the next hobby. All of a sudden they got studio lighting and a $2,000 video camera and these mics on things that they're moving around, and they tweak their show to upgrade the quality while they go. But that's it. We got to get it started, otherwise we'll talk the thing to death and we won't get going. So that's it. Next Monday, the 5th. Watch this space. Like I said, it'll be streamed here. It'll be streamed Barber Dave, and then we'll switch over to the other channel later. There you go. We hope you like it. More to come. See you on the forums.